So this video is going to be all about my root canal, my double root canal experience that I had recently. So I'm going to tell you everything about it, the cost, the pain, the recovery, all of the above. So let's start with the first one I had. First root canal is on this side of my mouth. It's one of these teeth. I think it's this one right here. So little backstory. I'm a sugar addict, sugar everything. So for years and years and years, as I got older, I didn't really go to the dentist. So when I did go to the dentist, not years and years and years, but you know what I'm saying, when I finally did go to the dentist, they told me that I basically had a bad cavity over here. I got my teeth cleaned and I had a couple cavities that needed fillings away. So I was like, okay, it's not hurting me right now, so I'm gonna leave it. Wrong mistake. So if you have a cavity that needs to be filled, just fill it right then and there, because if not, it turns into a root canal. You do not want to get multiple root canals. I'm telling you that right now. Do not, right? Fast forward like 6 months later. So the tooth started bothering me. This tooth over here started bothering me, and I was like, oh man, I think I'm gonna have to get it pulled. Mind you, you see this missing tooth like a hillbilly? No offense to hillbillies, but I got this tooth pulled, which I should not have. When I get money and I get up there, I'm getting an implant because I don't like that. It covers up because I don't really smile that much or whatever. I always have the mean mug. I got the rest in B face, you know what I'm saying? This tooth started to hurt me, so I was like, all right, I know this good doctor. I went to him 2 times before. He pulled, I believe, this tooth and 2 back here. So I got 5 teeth missing altogether, mostly the back teeth or whatever. So he pulled those teeth. I was put to sleep for that and everything like that, which was like super wonderful. If you're gonna get your teeth pulled and you're scared, definitely get put to sleep because it's the best thing for you. I went to him. I was like, this tooth hurts. I want to get it pulled out. He's like, well, it's in your smile line and I don't want to do that. Pull it out. Let me put some lip gloss on. Hold on one second. He was like, I don't want to pull it. My lip gloss looks sad. I gotta get more. He's like, I don't want to pull it because it's in your smile line. And I was like, okay, so what should I do? He was like, let me look at it, take an x-ray. So they did that. He's like, well, it's like you just need a really deep filling. So I don't do fillings here. He was just a person that pulled teeth or whatever. He's like, so go get the filling or whatever. I was like, are you sure it's all I need? So he said, yeah. Same day, traveled super far to the next dentist that I knew that did my teeth before, but had a terrible experience with them too. They put the needle in too deep. I'm petrified of needles now because of that. And that was just, I went to the next place. And the doctor that I got, he was rude. I didn't like his attitude, nothing like that. I was like, ew, why you being like that? But yeah, I went to him. He was like, oh no, this is not a filling. This is gonna have to be a root canal. I was like, a root canal? I was like, I got cash on me right now. How much will it cost? And he was like, about $4,000. I was like, $4,000? I got about $400 for this tooth, but not $4,000. He was like, yeah, you need a crown, you need this and that, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, whatever, right? I was like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I was mad. I was like, $4,000, because I don't have dental insurance, as you guys should already know from my last few videos about my teeth. So I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't got $4,000. I could save it, but I don't got it right now. So yeah, basically, I was like, all right, cool. It's hurting me right now, but it's not crazy. So fast forward to when it got crazy, I started researching other dentists. So I found a super good dentist on Google, actually, that had really good reviews. So I said, okay, let me go in for a consultation and try it out. So I went to her. She did the x-ray. She's like, yeah, it's definitely a root canal. And she was like, I was like, how much? Because they told me $4,000. She was like, well, I can do it for a discount because I don't think that you're gonna need the crown. Some people I don't give the crowns to. So I said, okay, cool. How much will it be? She's like, $900. So I was like, okay. She said you can do it in 3 payments. I said, I could work with that. So started out, I told her I am petrified of needles. So she said, okay, I'm gonna numb you. So she put this little numbing cream on me, and I was like, I hope this works. So literally the numbing cream was so good. I was like, this must be the rich people stuff. Like literally so good that when she put the needle in, I didn't even know. I was like, you put the needle in? She's like, yeah. I was like, what? And only needed 1 needle for that tooth. So she started out, she had to do it in 3 sessions, obviously. So she went in, drilled it. She cleans out the little root, the canals actually, all the debris. and decay or anything like that that's in there. And then as the following sessions went on, she would put a temporary fill-in. I would come back, and then she would do more cleaning, and then she was killing the root. So it's a lot of drilling, a lot of vibrating in your mouth. Like you could feel it in your brain a little bit. And I was just like, ooh, that's uncomfortable. But she warned you and everything like that. So that was a breeze. I was like, that's a root canal? People told me stories about people coming out with like scars on their chest and stuff. Like they scared me half to death. That's why I never wanted to get the root canal. So basically that was, then I paid the money, everything was straight. So fast forward months later, I was being fat, I was eating bacon, broke my tooth in the back. I was like, oh my god, I broke my tooth. So I was like, let me go to this doctor again and see which day. I have a filling in that tooth from years and years ago. It's a very deep filling, probably about when I was like 18, and that's a long time ago. I'm super old if you guys don't know. So yeah, he should not have filled the tooth in the first place. He should have given me a root canal back then. So imagine how bad it is now when I went to her. So she was like, wow, that's a tricky tooth. You're definitely gonna need a crown, obviously, because it's broken, and a specialist has to see you. I was like, the specialist? All the dollar signs went off in my head. I was like, okay, maybe it'll be like $900 like before. But no. This time it was $2,500. I was like, I'm in sheer pain right now. Actually, no, it wasn't hurting at that point. But she's like, it doesn't hurt. I was like, no, it doesn't hurt. It's just like the hole I'm worried about when it gets deeper and deeper and the air starts getting into the root. Because that's what bothers me when when it's cold outside, the air and the cold gets into it from drinking stuff. That's not good. So she was like, yeah. I was like, well, I don't got the money right now, so I got to think about it. Mind you, this was in June 2019, last year. I went on, the tooth was fine. I just didn't chew on that side or whatever. And I had it in the back of my mind, like, yeah, you got to get the root canal. So I was trying to figure out, okay, am I going to get dental insurance? What am I going to do? Because most time when you get dental insurance, it's a 6-month waiting period. You got to pay up front, reimburse you the money. But I was like, how am I going to get $2,500? I can't, blah, blah. If I was smart, I could have saved from then to now. So that was June. Fast forward 6 months. My tooth started to be in extreme pain. So I called her and I was like, is there anything that you guys can do for now to deal with the pain? She's like, well, if you don't have the payment, or at least half of it, the deposit was $1,000. I was like, where am I gonna get that money from? I said, I'm gonna have to wait till income tax time. This is what most people in the hood do. They wait till income tax time. So I was like, income tax is like a month away or so. So I was like, okay, I have to find something for me to not be in pain. And mind you, the tooth was not hurting for 6 months. One day out of nowhere, I literally got the worst pain ever in that tooth. And I was like, I don't have this money. How am I gonna get this tooth done? So she was like, no, she wasn't like anything. I had to go and find something. So I have a video on my channel about toothache. So I researched to look for stuff. I tried Ambisol, didn't work. I know oral gel was not gonna be strong enough. So toothache is what really saved me for 2 months while I saved up the money and waited to get my other money that was coming. So I was like, okay, I found that product and literally my pain was gone. Like it did not hurt anymore. I was like, maybe I don't have to get the root canal, but yeah, you still got to get it because I had to use that product every day for 2 months. So I was using that and they were like, what did you do? And I told them exactly what I did while I was waiting and everything like that. So I went to her, probably like now 2 weeks ago. She went in, I paid her, I believe I paid $1,200. Yeah, I paid $1,200 over the deposit, basically. So the deposit is $1,000 and I paid her extra $200 just so I don't have to pay too much when I come back, because they're gonna split it into 3 payments, but I'm gonna just probably do 2 payments so I can get it over with. So yeah, so she went in. This time she put the numbing cream on. We waited. I was like, okay, cool. It should be like the last time, like no pain or nothing. And that's why I wanted to go to her, because the doctors that you pay when you get free insurance, like they're terrible. I went to them multiple times. Not everybody, but some people are horrible. So yeah, she put the numbing cream on. I was like, cool, this is a walk in the park. So she put the first needle and she's like, it has to go deep. I know everything was just like, I was like, wow, I was shocked. I felt like I was getting Botox in my cheek. She kept going in and out and I was like, oh my God. Like, and I could take pain, but that was like, nah. I was like, this is what I just paid $1,200 for, this pain. I was like, nah, it's not for me. So I was like, okay, cool. She was like, is it numb? Let me wait for a little bit. So I started getting numb. And actually, when the numbing thing went in, it burnt the mess out of my tongue. I feel like I had acid on my tongue. So I guess some of the stuff squirted on my tongue. It was terrible. It was a horrible experience. So yeah, she's like, okay, let me see if you're numb. So the tooth was kind of open. She put some nitrogen on it or something to see the coldness. And I couldn't feel that or whatever. So she's like, okay, let's go through. She started drilling. She said, lift your hand up if it started hurting. I was like, because it literally started hurting instantly. I had to give you some more needles. I was like, no, please. So she gave me some more needles. I was just like, oh god, I gotta get out of here. So yeah, she gave me another needle. Went to do the same thing. I still felt it and felt it and felt it and felt it. So needle number 5. After that, literally I couldn't even talk. My tongue was numb, my chin was numb. I was like, I can't even talk. So that's how she's like, yeah, that's how it'll be for a couple hours. Like, couple hours? I'm going to work. I have to answer the phone. Like, I must sound stupid. So yeah, she went in, she started drilling. I was like, if it start hurting again, I'm not getting no more needles and I'm not saying nothing. But that's dangerous. You should definitely say something. If you feel a sharp pain, definitely get more needles and tell them that you feel it. So I didn't feel it. She was drilling. She's like, okay, you don't feel nothing? I was like, no. She's very gentle, very great. Like, I love how she is. Like, she's so nice. Favorite dentist ever. But yeah, so she went in. She had this little tiny thing. Started digging in, getting out the I guess the debris, the decay, and everything like that. So once she was done, which she only started the root canal, she went in with the cement. And when I first had the cement, it was a little uncomfortable. I kept biting my cheek throughout the day. Like, I could feel it. It was annoying. But after a while, it gets like I don't know, slimmer and slimmer or whatever. And I don't feel it no more. I could show you guys. I don't know if it's nasty to show you, but right there. So yeah, she put the little cement in until next time. She was like, the next appointment we have is a month from now. I'm like, a month? Nobody wanted to wait that long. But that's for the specialist. So he's gonna go in, he's gonna finish the root canal. I don't know if she killed the root or what, but literally since that day, I have not used any toothache product, and I have not felt any pain. I could even eat ice cream over there, drink cold stuff, air goes in my mouth, and I feel nothing. So I don't know if she killed the root already or what, but whatever she did, I'm happy. Thank you so much, because I'm sorry I keep moving, but I'm uncomfortable. But yeah, so that's what she did. So I have to go back, and he's gonna open the tooth back up and go in the canals. I hope I don't have to get like so many needles, because this root canal right here, when she opened it up the next few times, I didn't need any needles at all, literally. This was a walk in the park, but this over here is tricky. So I hope that he's gonna be gentle, because he's a specialist. Don't be all rough with my mouth. I'm paying a lot of money for this. So yeah, when I go back, I'll have about $800 to pay left. So hopefully I'll have that by then. I'm saving up the money for it. And yeah, so if you gotta get a root canal, just go ahead and do it. I know it's scary and everything like that, but find you a good dentist. Do your research. Just don't pick any dentist that you see that's matched to your insurance. Like I said, I'm not paying insurance. I'm not using insurance to pay for this second root canal. Hopefully it'll be my last. I'm gonna end up getting 2 fillings over here, and hopefully that's all I have to get. And in the future, I definitely want to get implants for the back teeth. And yeah, so that's that. Lay off the sugar. I'm a sugar fiend. I tried to lay off the sugar, but I can't. I want to get my teeth whitened as well. STORYTIME on my double root canal. Not in the same day, but almost in the same year, actually, like a few months after. But yeah, cost, like I said, first one was $900. This one, they gave me a discount, so it's gonna be $2,000. I have $800 left to pay, sadly, but I'll be happy when it's over. I will see you guys next time. Ask me any questions below about the root canal that I might have not covered. Like I said, pain for this one was maybe like a 4 or 5. Pain for this one was like an 8.5 because of the needles, not the actual procedure that she was doing. It was just the needles that I didn't like. You could take needles, cool, but it was a very long needle that she used. A very long needle. So yeah, so that's all I have to tell you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Continuation of when she finishes and the actual heat, and she finishes the actual crown and how it looks and how I feel after with the crown, if it's comfortable, if it's not, the color, things like that. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.